Okay, in a week when the Pope joined YouTube, Elola Boba, I don't know how come está, that's Spanish, isn't it? But Elola Boba, he's now part of YouTube. Queen Elizabeth joined YouTube in '06 and did her very famous address that only the English people got, now the world. And then we had the Royal Channel and the Prince's Trust and Camilla Slapper. Now, what has Camilla Slapper, Prince's Trust, Royal, the YouTube and the Pope have got to do in common? Well, anybody can join YouTube, or can they? Because we've had the most terrible problems with people trying to find Camilla Slapper. Why is this? We don't even know. Now, if you lived in England, you would never ever see this. Now, whether it's true or not, I have no idea. And quite frankly, thank you. Okay? But in England, you couldn't even get stuff like this because everything is controlled by the palace. So if the media or any of the newspapers want to print any stuff like this, bang, it gets slapped with a D notice and they can't print it. So they can print this stuff obviously in America because you have the First Amendment, and you can print what the hell you like, and there's no palace slapping D notices on anything, and so they, they'll never ever get to read, they never get to read any of this stuff that we get to see weekly as we check out at the supermarket. Now that's fine, but now we have YouTube, which is global, and La Boba is now a part of YouTube, and Queen Elizabeth can go on YouTube, but apparently you can't get Camilla Slapper. Well, what is that about? I mean, if for some reason somebody is dicking with your First Amendment rights, America, you better find out about it, because we uploaded a channel called Camilla Slapper, and the only way you can get through to this channel is through Jactress, and only through one of my videos, which is Bad Things Happen When People Stop Caring.
Which we uploaded onto Camilla Slapper.
We uploaded Bad Things Happen When People Stop Caring onto Camilla Slapper. And that's the only way you can subscribe. Now, we had a lot of people contact us and sort of say, where is Camilla Slapper? Because every time I get a subscriber, I say, check out my other channels, Crazy Chicks and Camilla Slapper. And then they come back and they say, where's Camilla Slapper? I can't find it. And there's no subscribe button. Now, we found that the only way we can get a subscribe button back onto Camilla Slapper is if you click on the little video, Bad Things Happen When People Stop Caring. And then you can get onto Camilla Slapper and click. So
if you do a Camilla Slapper search, then that video comes up and you have to get to it through the video, and all the subscribers have disappeared.
Did you hear any of that? All our subscribers have disappeared. The only way you can get onto it is to go to Camilla. If you do Camilla Slapper search, up comes this video, Bad Things Happen When People Stop Caring, and then you can subscribe. And because a lot of the subscribers have gone. So why is it that you can get Death by Horsecock, please, on YouTube, and practically anything else you want to watch, La Papa and the Queen and the Royal Channel, whatever, but Camilla Slapper can't be got at? Well, I don't know, is something happening with our First Amendment rights, America? Well, we have to kind of look into that. And this is a time when British monarchy is at a very, very tremulous part of it. I mean, it's always tremulous because they're always about to drive itself off the edge of a cliff. But there's a lot of times where it's much more stable than others. But I think this is a very tremulous time in the history of British monarchy, because nobody, or hardly anybody, only toadying, bum-sniffing sycophants will tell Charles, yes, it's a marvellous idea that, you marry your mistress and she'll be the next queen. Because people in Australia and people in Canada who are part of the Commonwealth don't like the idea. Hey, guess what? And they can express it on YouTube. And if you want to go to Elizabeth the Last, then you can see them expressing this desire, this no desire to have this adulterous mistress be queen. And I don't blame them. And I think Canada and Australia are a very important part of the Commonwealth. And they're just not going to sit and stand for it. And why would you? I think that the British people, they're kind of like, oh, she's gone, we've got to move on, don't they care anyway? Not much, but nobody wants to pay for them anymore. Nobody thinks they justify their money. Possibly, you know, we can scramble our way back through Diana, through her boys, but with the way it's heading right now, bye. And you know, but you can't, you know. And what I'm asking the question that there is a channel that attacks every one of my subscribers and has viciously attacked Camilla Slapper. Britannia 76 just goes about attacking and saying how wonderful Camilla is and Charles is the most marvelous person, and then they don't have a channel because you always need to go check on well, who's writing to me, click, you go to their homepage, you see how many subscribers they have and all. This is a channel that kind of like sets itself up just to attack people and then disappears. Okay, well, I've got some advice maybe for the Royal Channel on Princess Trust and all. Why don't you just disappear? Okay? Why don't you like Britannia 76, take your mistress and, you know, adios. Okay? La Popa, we're fine with that. And the Queen, she can make her speech. But, you know, if you're going to mess with our First Amendment rights, because we now have a Royal Channel and a Princess Trust channel, so we can't have a Camilla Slapper channel, this isn't YouTube. And the other thing that I don't really like very much is that you can't leave a comment. Maybe, Your Majesty, you might like to listen to some of the comments. I think about you, they won't be negative, but obviously the Princess Trust and the Royal Channel will have a few negative comments. What? What did I miss? Anything? Okay. Okay, this is, well, so on this week, so what am I saying? I'm saying don't let anybody dick about with your First Amendment rights. Okay.